of sorrow all alone. They sent me out with scripture and a brand to purge the shadows from this dying land. I see the sigils carved on every door, the whispered chants I have not heard before. A creeping blight that reason can't explain, nourished by the cold constant rain. I am the fire in the coming night. I am the word that is a profane right. They call me justice, vengeance in the fire, forged in the fury of a soul on fire. I am the shadow on your wall. I am the hammer and the fall. Witchfinder. Your hidden altars built of bone and mud, your craven packs all sealed in stolen blood. You weave your malice in the pale moonlight, and think the darkness will conceal your plight. But I can smell the magic on the air, a sweet decay, a perfume, dark despair. I carry judgment in my calloused hand, the one true law you cannot understand. I am the fire in the coming night. I am the word that is a profane right. They call me justice, vengeance in the fire, forged in the fury of a soul on fire. I am the shadow on your wall. I am the hammer and the fall. Witchfinder. The faithful and the weak are all the final victims that you seek. I am the fire in the coming night. I am the word that is a profane right. They call me justice, vengeance in the fire, forged in the fury of a soul on fire. I am the shadow on your wall. I am the hammer and the fall. Witchfinder. Where the mountain's granite heart is cold, a story in the endless dark is told of 7 monarchs crowned in golden pride, who challenged gods and for their folly died. The air is dust, the silence is a scream, the final remnants of a fevered dream. We broke the seals of silver and of dread, to walk among the long-forgotten dead. This is the sepulchre of kings, where sunlight dies and echoes weep, a curse upon the wealth it brings from endless dark and dreamless sleep. A crown of dust, a brittle bone, upon a cold and silent throne. The tapestries have rotted into thread, their painted triumphs of the blood they shed. A hollow helm, a shield of verdigris, a silent testament to lost decrees. A chill descends that is not born of stone. A presence here that wishes to be known. It clings to you, a warning in the gloom, to leave this place, this consecrated tomb. This is the sepulchre of kings, where sunlight dies and echoes weep. A curse upon the wealth it brings from endless dark and dreamless sleep. A crown of dust on brittle bone, upon a cold and silent throne. Skies torn, the shade of bruised plum. The hour of the final war has come. Upon the plains, the banners hang like shrouds, as black shell beasts descend from poison clouds. No time for prayer, no time for last goodbyes, just the reflection in 10,000 eyes of shattered shields and swords of screaming steel. A prophecy of ruin made too real. The chaos wind, let go of all the laws that you have sinned against. Die upon the jagged plain, washed clean by black and alchemical rain. On wings of madness we descend, a storm of souls that has no earthly end. The ground erupts in pillars of green fire, the funeral pyre of all you once desired. You mortal champion, with his dying breath, it's just a morsel for the jaws of death. The sorcerer lords upon the thrones of pain, laugh as their legions feast upon the slain. This is the reaping, this is the grand cost, when all is broken and when all is lost. Ride the chaos wind, let go of all the laws that you have sinned against. Die upon the jagged plain, washed clean by black and alchemical rain. On wings of madness we descend, a storm of souls that has no earthly end. The order of the cosmos breaks for this one moment. Chaos waits, no law, no truth, no sun, no moon, only the void's eternal crew. a bleeding star, a prince of fading light. My kingdom, Yalnasaur, was swallowed by the night. They armed me with a blade of black, obsidian and dread, and whispered prophecies of all the blood I was to shed. My father's crown, a heavy thing of sorrow and of rust. His final words to me were, in this sword alone you trust. His curse is steel that shrinks the light. My one companion in the fight. I am the last of my own kind, leaving a trail of death behind. My throne is dust, my banner torn, a lonely soul, damnation torn against the dying of the day. And it's not reserved and praise for nothing. I fought the beast that crawled from cracks in reality's thin veil, and left their steaming bodies on a dark and bloody trail. I slew the warlock on his peak and stole his burning eye, and still the shadow follows me across the broken sky. This blade, it has a will, a thirst I can no longer tame. It whispers to me in the dark, it screams my wretched name. This cursed steel that drinks the light, my one companion in the fight. I am the last of my own kind, leaving a trail of death behind. My throne is dust, my banner torn, a lonely soul, damnation sworn against the dying of the day. I lift my hungry sword and pray for pain. For nothing. For every foe I strike, a piece of me is torn away. I fight for a tomorrow that I'll never see one day. This is not life but an echo, a duty